Hey guys, welcome back to 928 OBS. Today's a new day and we got a new project going on. Okay, so we just got done with the gauges. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link down below. Go check it out. But for right now, we're gonna start turning into the engine and really get to the fun stuff. But first, we gotta get this bad boy back in. So now that we got this bad boy in here, we're gonna go and open up one of those boxes to see if they have instructions on how to remove the fuel bowl, which is gonna be one of the things that we're gonna be attempting to remove today. So anyways, let's go to the box. Okay, so I just got done looking through this thing and I really don't think it's gonna help us that much with removing the fuel bowl, but that's all right. I think Google's got our back. But anyways, right now we're gonna go into the truck and start seeing what we gotta do. Oh yeah, and I gotta do something about this light, so just hang on real quick. Hey, look at that, now we can actually see and get some work done. Money. Okay guys, so I just got done removing the turbo Y, draining the fuel bowl, and I also cut the two fuel lines at the pump behind the fuel bowl. And what I ended up using to cut those was, here you go, these cutting things, scissors, but they worked really well for that. So that's what I did instead of having to mess with those things. And now we gotta see what else we gotta take off with this thing to be able to take it off. Okay, so we've got a few more fuel lines cut off. So I ended up cutting off this fuel line back here too, with the same scissors. And then I took off these two fuel lines with a 9/16 open end wrench. And I unplugged one wire that went right there. And what else have I done? I believe that's it. So now I'm gonna see if I see two bolts at the back of this thing. And I'm gonna attempt to take those off and see if the fuel bowl will come out like that. If not, we'll see what's holding it on there. Money. Okay guys, so I think I've got everything disconnected off of this thing, at least all the hoses. So now what we're gonna do is gonna try and pull this thing out and make sure that no cables or nothing else are attached, and I think that should be it. Once I get this thing out, I'll show you where you can really see everything that I got caught up on. Because with that being here on the engine bay still, you can't really see much. Okay guys, so we got this fuel bowl out of there, as you can see. And I want you to see this. Look at all that mess that was down there. Can you see that? That is horrible. That was bad. And I'm glad that if nothing else, we're at least gonna get to clean up the valley, because that is horrible. That's a lot of trash down there. But anyways, let me show you the fuel bowl. So we've got the fuel bowl out of the truck, and I wanna show you basically everything you gotta disconnect off of it. Looking at it, this is kinda like the front of it. So look, your H-pop is gonna be right here in front of it. And right away, you're gonna disconnect these two hoses. On the back side, you're gonna have this hose. I cut that one off with the scissors. And on the back, this one goes to your pump. You're gonna disconnect that one, and right below it, you're gonna have this other hose. That one's held on with the clamp, just like all the other ones, and you can't really get to it with the scissors. So what I did is with the screwdriver flathead, unscrew that clamp off, took that out. On the other side, by your fuel drain valve, you're gonna have the harness held on by a Phillips. Actually, might be able to leave it on. And the last thing that I did was take off the hose, the drain hose. Again with the Phillips, unscrewed it, and on the back, again by your turbo, on your turbo side, you're gonna have two bolts. I used a 13mm socket on a 1/2" ratchet to really get some leverage on it because they were really tight. Took those out and boom, pulled it right out. After that, it wasn't really much of a problem. When I was first pulling it out, I didn't realize that it had this hose and the drain still attached, so it wasn't coming out. But as soon as I loosened those, it came right out. And it goes without saying, but make sure that you drain the fuel bowl before you start any of this, because if you don't, you're gonna make a mess. All of this diesel's gonna get all over your floor. If you can, get a container that's clean so that you can actually reuse it. But yeah, anyways, now that we've got this off, we're gonna go back under the hood and get the H-pop out of the way. Okay guys, so I think we're gonna call it a night. It's actually getting pretty late, and I don't want to really get into the H-pop and just leave it halfway. I'd rather start early tomorrow after work. Well, I guess not that early. But anyways, I want to ask you a question. Tell me, what do you guys think about these kind of new videos that I'm making, more frequent and more kind of like vlog style? I want to know if you like this better, or if you want me to keep doing more weekly videos that are a little bit more in detail. I'm trying this because I want to kind of get this done a little bit faster and try to just show you like the main details about this whole thing. But if you'd rather have me do more weekly videos that are a little bit more detailed, let me know down in the description. But anyways, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and like I said, leave any comments regarding any questions that you might have about this.